Have you ever heard of a lost continent called Lemuria? It was a mysterious landmass proposed by geologist Philip Sclater in 1864. For years, the idea of Lemuria captured the imagination of many, as they speculated about its existence and what it might have been like. In this video, we will explore the theories and evidence surrounding this enigmatic land and discuss why the idea of Lemuria has largely been discredited today. The story of Lemuria is one that has fascinated people for centuries. It all started with the observation made by British geologist Philip Sclater in the 19th century. Sclater noticed that there were certain animal species in Madagascar and India that had similar characteristics but were not found in Africa. He hypothesized that a land bridge must have existed between the two regions, which he called Lemuria. Sclater believed that the land bridge had sunk beneath the Indian Ocean due to geological forces. However, as plate tectonics and continental drift were discovered in the 20th century, the theory of a sunken continent became increasingly unlikely. Scientists found that the geological forces that Sclater had suggested could not have caused the submergence of an entire continent. As a result, the theory of Lemuria was largely discredited. Sclater's theory of Lemuria was proposed during the time when there was a great interest in the origin of humanity. Many people believed that there had once been a single continent that had split apart, with the different pieces drifting apart from the continents we know today. This theory, known as continental drift, was first proposed by Alfred Wegener in 1912. The idea was met with skepticism at first, but as more evidence was gathered, it became widely accepted. The theory of continental drift was later supported by the discovery of seafloor spreading in the 1960th century. This theory suggested that new oceanic crust was being formed at mid-ocean ridges, causing the older crust to move away from the ridge and eventually subduct under a continent or another plate. This process is known as plate tectonics. With the discovery of plate tectonics, the theory of a sunken continent like Lemuria became increasingly unlikely. Scientists found that the geological forces required to submerge an entire continent were simply not present. It was more likely that Madagascar and India had been part of a larger landmass, which had since broken apart due to plate tectonics. Despite this, the theory of Lemuria has persisted in some circles. Many occultists have appropriated the idea of Lemuria in their supposed account of human origin. They claim that Lemuria was the birthplace of humanity, and that advanced civilization once existed there. Some of the most well-known proponents of the idea of Lemuria include the Theosophical Society, which was founded in the late 19th century. Theosophists believed in a wide range of mystical and esoteric ideas, including the existence of an ancient civilization on Lemuria. They claimed that this civilization was highly advanced and had developed many of the technologies and ideas that we take for granted today. Despite the lack of scientific evidence supporting the theory of Lemuria, it remains a popular subject in certain circles. Some people continue to believe in the existence of an ancient continent that was destroyed by geological forces, while others see it as a symbol of a lost mystical world. While the theory of Lemuria may no longer hold scientific credibility, its story remains a fascinating one. Whether you believe in its existence or not, the idea of a lost continent continues to capture the imagination of many. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more interesting videos.